kind of a windy day, but I gotta go rake leaves. But before I do that, I'm gonna go check on my rat trap and then take a look at that game cam footage. Let's see.
Meanwhile, back in the lowlands.
I don't know if you can hear that or not. Low frequency rumble coming from that area. SpaceX doing a test. It's just shaking everything around here. And how far is McGregor from China Spring? Long way. Yikes.
"12 seconds later."
Oh man, well, I didn't catch anything. And I had cheese in there. Let's take a look at the game cam. Hopefully the card will show us what happened. Now before I go on, I want to go back a couple of days prior to this, and it looks like a little bird like a titmouse is way too light, fortunate for him, to spring that trap. As is a little mouse. Take a look. He can get over there and nibble away and not get caught. However, two of them can. And then this rat decides it's time for dinner. I'm going to try to eat on one of these field mice. Yeah. And now this was totally unexpected. It looks like I feed the local cat. Yeah. Watch this. We'll just right out of there. Get a little bit of dinner. And then come back for seconds. And then these guys come along. Now, this trap is already sprung, so I don't think I'm going to catch this little furry guy, but I wonder what would happen. Yeah, and so that was today. Well, a couple of days ago, because I hadn't collected the information for a while. Trap was already sprung, very first thing. And I didn't capture whatever it was that sprung that trap. So it was either rain, because it did rain on that particular day, and it sprung, just the raindrops alone sprung it, or something very undetectable. Now I sped everything up 2 times here just for the sake of time. You can kind of watch all the activity. Well, I call this one one eye, because one eye really glows well, the other one doesn't. I think he got in a fight, lost an eye. I gotta catch these rascals. Yeah, really not much else. Just inquisitive rats. And if you look on that 2x4, the big 2x4, it looks like there's a worm crawling, and then all of a sudden, he's gone. And it was just a few hours later. And then 5 a.m., one eye comes back, grabs the rest of the grain, sneaks off.
Many hours later.
He's at it again. Gonna have to stop with the rockets. Well, at least he's not doing it at midnight. Whoa. That's a lot. All right, consider that a twofer. SpaceX was doing their thing unexpectedly. I didn't realize it was going to happen. And I guess there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tests today, which is kind of a lot. I don't remember them ever being more than 2 or maybe 3 a day. There were 6 today. And I don't know if it was because of the cold weather, because it was chilly. It was, low 50s, high 40s, right around there. Would things move through air when it's cold better or when it's hot? I would think the denser the air, the harder it is to get, but whatever, it was very loud. After a number of months of owning that game cam, I wanted you to see how that game cam worked. Now, my overall impression, it does a pretty good job. I can see things at night. I can see things during the day just fine. It triggers fairly well. It takes a beat before it actually triggers, and I have it set at the fastest setting. So maybe it's just not fast enough for, mice and rats. But when Kitty Cat shows up, it's clear that he's been there a while, and then it starts recording. So I wish it were a little faster of a trigger, but I think it helps. The instructions say that slower reaction helps with false triggers, like if a leaf were to come by, whatever. I'd like it to be a little bit faster. But I will say the solar panel has been a godsend. I spent, a little extra money for that. Has rechargeable batteries in it. I keep alkalins in the actual game cam itself, just in case we have cloudy days, which we had a couple of, but it never misses a beat. It's always charged up, ready to go. It's always on. That's been great. So I would recommend, if you're going to get that game cam, get the solar panel to go with it. It's sold separately, of course. And then, you saw one of my previous videos, and I'll put a link to that, where I built the little clamps and things to put it on there. That just makes it really versatile. They don't really have a whole lot of versatile tools. They just have a way to strap it to a tree, screw it into a tree, or put it on a post. And there aren't any ball heads or anything like that, which might be another option. Anyway, just wanted to bring that to you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Go out and get yourself one. I paid for this thing with my own money. Nobody is sponsoring me. However, if you use a link below and you decide you want to get yourself a game cam and a solar panel, use my link. I'll get a little bit. And it won't cost you any more. I promise. It's the Amazon price. Everyone gets that price, but it would help out the channel a lot. All right, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.
See you.